Inside was a company doing contactless chips, and what we found at that time when we did the first due diligence in Inside, I believe it was in 2005, what was exceptional was the intellectual properties. They clearly Inside had 2 base patents on NFC, which was really interesting, and we were convinced in 2005 that NFC would take off, of course, would take off within a few years or more years, but would take off anyway. It's a belief in the fact that it's going to happen. It's also lots of proofs that it's going to happen. So NFC will take off. You know, it might not take off very fast for stupid reasons, like some actors having a hard time to put together the best business plan or the best business case because, for example, either operator, banks, or other partners in the equation of NFC might want to maximize their own profits. So this might delay, but at the end of the day, NFC is good for people, and everybody, you know, John Doe checking on NFC would tell, wow, this is what I want. So it's going to happen just because people want it. People need that. That said, how do we see NFC happening? Probably in a very simple manner. Initially, NFC is going to happen where there are less stakeholders. So probably in closed systems like transportation, in systems like access control, also around communities, regional communities or sponsored locally by some political communities. That might happen this way. So you would see, for example, the Paris transportation system moving to NFC, triggering stickers, triggering a few phones, and then another one and another one and another one until people wake up telling, wow, this is countrywide now. Same in the US. So I think it's going to start with transportation and access control. The second layer will be a layer on payment, closed payment with loyalty and payment within, for example, a superstore chain, a food chain, or whatever. And then open payment, which is the most complex one because there are more stakeholders. But it's going to be a progressive takeoff from one stakeholder plans like access control to multi-stakeholder plans like open payment. This main acquisition is driven by a list of factors. The first one is it's bringing us an expertise in contact chips as well. We know that everything is going to migrate toward contactless, and starting with contactless is the most aggressive way, but also doesn't bring very fast a critical mass. So Inside is already let's say a medium-sized company, but not a large company. With this acquisition, we are going to be large in contact and in contactless, and we are going to be in a position to migrate faster contact to contactless. So strategically, it's just a perfect move. Meanwhile, it's bringing us a bunch of different technologies that are going to accelerate our migration from contact to contactless, technologies we would have to develop ourselves at a pretty expensive price, while here it's readily available and tested and proven. So it's strategically, it's a perfect move.